Hello everybody, Sydney Delladay here. Sorry I haven't posted in weeks, probably even a month or so. I've had rather a lot going on. So yeah, I've kind of been a bit stressed out, been a bit depressed, and yeah, not so good. But as of today, things are looking very much up. I had an assessment yesterday. To go into the backstory, I looked into multiple options when it comes to HRT. My GIC referral has been sent off to Charing Cross, so I'll be waiting to hear back about that. But in the meantime, I was worried I wouldn't be able to wait the duration. So I looked into the possibility of do-it-yourself HRT, which I will admit worried me slightly because I'd have to find reasons to get my GP to allow me to have blood work or pay £150 each time I need blood work done, which is quite expensive. I tried asking my GP for a bridging prescription, and they said they can't give me one without a specialist informing them what I should be given. Then after a load of reading on Reddit and asking around on IRC for information about DIY HRT, someone recommended me to mywebdoctor.co.uk, the similar service by the same person under a different name, gendergp.co.uk, both run by Dr. Helen Webberley. I was recommended to have a look at them and see what options are available there. So I sent an email off and I got a prompt response back that I would be looking at £150 set-up fee plus £50 for counselling for the initial assessment. Since I'm on personal independence payments for my various disabilities, I qualified for the lower rates, which is £50 set-up fee plus £40 initial consultation. So I went through the assessment yesterday. I was very nervous. I was feeling sick to the point I was that nervous and anxious because I find phone calls very stressful, but at the same time I didn't know what questions I was going to be asked, so I was nervous about that. I didn't know when I was supposed to talk or when the other person was supposed to talk, so it was a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. But it came to 6:30, I called up the counsellor. I was told what the purpose of the assessment was, which is to create a report for Dr. Webberley to then decide what course to take from there. So I was asked a number of questions about things like my childhood, when I first realised I was non-binary, how that affected me socially, where I am on the journey so far, how I feel about it, where I want things to go, how it's affecting me socially now, how I think it'll affect me at work, and various other things. And I was basically explaining that socially things didn't cause problems for me insofar as I wasn't really a social person. When I was a teenager or a child, most of my time was spent in the library reading so that I could hide from everyone else and from being bullied, and hide from myself and just get lost in information because I am a complete information sponge. So I didn't think that affected me socially then. Now, I wouldn't say it affects me socially now in that my friends understand and respect me for who I am and how I identify, and they've been amazingly supportive and encouraging. And so, no, it's not really affected me socially now either, in so much as I've got the support network and friend group that I want and that I think are appropriate whilst I'm going through this transition. They're absolutely amazing people. To name a few of them, there's Alex, who I met in Berlin last year. He's absolutely amazing, he's funny, he's utterly ridiculous. Love him to bits, he's just so funny and always can bring a smile to my face. Someone I met through him, Tyre, they're amazing, they're funny, very dark sense of humour. I like that too, it's just, yeah. Someone I met via a non-binary group that Alex is also a friend with, Lee. He's again a very funny person to talk to. I've not met him in person yet. I'm looking forward to that. He's got a very silly edge to him. I like that. He loves dogs. I like that too. My other friend Lee, who's more like a brother to me, in fact, so much so I call him my brother. He's always been there for me. He's always got kind words, he's very understanding, and he's just brilliant. He's basically his family to me. And Ed, who's eccentric in a very different way. If you think eccentric, he brings a whole new definition to it. He's cool, he's awesome, also very silly, and in his own words, a hopeless otaku and weeaboo, which is good. So yeah, we wrapped things up, and the counsellor had an idea of what I was trying to get across, that I feel non-binary but more on the feminine side than the masculine, and I don't feel I'm in the right body for that, that I want to transition to a more feminine body, because that's how I feel and how I identify in a non-binary sense. So we wrapped things up. I was told that the report would be generated last night and that Dr. Webley would receive it today, and that I should give a call back or email back in a few days to see what's going on. And then this afternoon no, it's this morning actually, sorry, this morning I got an email saying that they'd received the report from the counsellor and that I've got the go-ahead there. So that brought a smile to my face that I'm going to be getting the prescription. And then later on I set up the subscription for payments, which is £20 every 28 days. And that's to have the prescription written and for all the monitoring with Dr. Webley. I then got an email this afternoon saying the prescription had been written. So I ordered it all. I've got, I can't remember the names of the products. I'll mention that in like my next video, which is probably when I'm going to have everything. But I've got basically estrogen patches, something for male pattern baldness. So I think that's, and something, it treats other things as well, so I need to look into what that's for. And Van Equa cream, so I can get rid of facial hair. So I'm absolutely over the moon that I got this all ordered, and in the next 3 to 5 days I should be getting a package in the post that will have everything, and I can finally start. I get to start on things and I can get that side of things sorted. I'm trying not to cry at the minute, but I'm absolutely over the moon. So I want to say A big thank you to Dr. Helen Webberley. A big thank you to the counsellor. And most of all, a big thank you to my friends who've been there for me and been so supportive and so amazing. I can't thank you enough for your friendship. I'm so grateful, and I'm looking forward to all the changes to come, and I'm looking forward to being around the people I adore being around whilst those changes are happening. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.